I'm doing this month's Q&A, November's Q&A short version, because I had one question submitted. It was about a home grower's money tree. This grower is dealing with both some leaf coloration changes as well as yellowing and leaf loss. And so let's tackle this question. First things first, you need to know a little bit about money tree morphology, or Picara aquatica. Money trees have palmate leaves, which means the leaves are shaped kind of like a hand, and all the leaflets are attached at a central location to the petiole of the leaf, which is then attached to the main stem of the plant. So the home grower in question has asked about the point where the leaflets are attached on the palmate leaf is turning kind of reddish purple color. This home grower assumed they were dealing with some kind of pest like hard scale, but weren't quite sure. And so they proceeded to treat with rubbing alcohol and Dawn dish soap and did some pretty intensive pruning. They also noticed yellowing of leaves and leaf loss on their money tree. So whenever you're doing a diagnosis process, it's really important to do your research and consult experts before you start aggressively treating, because you want to make sure that you're treating it accurately. So this is where sometimes the plant apps aren't always great. It's good to talk to someone in person because they can walk you through the diagnosis process like I'm about to do. So that red coloration at the center of the money tree's leaf, where those leaflets attach, can be normal with the plant as it matures, or if you're changing any kind of light or temperature, like the growing environment. Pigments can show up in plants at very specific locations depending on their environment. So that's not necessarily anything unusual or something to be treated. The way you know that it's a normal thing is to look for it throughout your entire plant, because if it's consistently occurring at all of the leaves, or at least all the new growth or all of the old growth is starting to show that coloration change, or more than just one leaf, that's how you know, okay, it's kind of broadly occurring, and that probably is a little bit more normal. You can also just observe it over time, because time will tell. Always with horticulture, patience never hurt anybody. All right, as far as the yellowing of leaves and leaf loss, it's actually normal seasonally for money trees to do this. And I know it seems counterintuitive and not very healthy, but as long as your money tree is putting on equal to or more new growth than it is losing leaves, that's what you want to be seeing. I know that my money tree is losing quite a bit of leaves right now, and it's kind of annoying because I have to pick them up every day. You just want to be watching to make sure it's producing that new growth. So, moral of the story, consult an expert or a .edu site before you attack the problem.